Hey all, we're gonna start playing some Magic the Gathering here. We're going to, I have a Forest Run Swarm deck, and we're gonna try that and see how it plays out here. We're also gonna be testing our instant replay on OBS for future streams. So. Okay, so first thing we do is play a game. If this guy ever decides whether he's going to mulligan or not. Who knows? Come on, man. I'm getting closer to retirement the more time this guy takes. Dinosaurus. See, some people, you have to have some common courtesy when you're playing on these online games. Really. You know, you are playing with other people. And they're waiting to go and such. And I just really didn't set up a buffer, so we'll try that a little later on. We're going to play a couple games here for you to enjoy, hopefully. If you like the channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. We're going to have a lot more videos coming out to you. Video streaming, we're going to have some podcasts coming out. We're going to have some bowling, local bowling, you might like. But, in order to keep us going, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, smash it. See, now this guy here, that's also a land, so I have 2 lands, and I can play a lot. Hopefully I'll get more mana. But Dinosaurus doesn't look like he's really serious about playing the game. He's just playing around. You have using your timeouts already. We haven't started. Thanks for wasting all of our time, Dinosaurus. Thanks for wasting all of our time. So we try it again. Light a little closer here. Foxy 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see what you got. Yeah, opponent goes first again. See, the same. Only this was plains before. Now it's just. We have a couple plays, so let's see if we get a white mana. Of course not. Of course not. The white mana isn't vital to the deck's working or not, but it makes things a lot better when I can gain life and get some of these life for these critters that are coming out. That'll give me life for every land I put out, but still. Oh, the Lotus Cobra, I can get out the Soul Ward. Yeah, attacking that's not going to be any good. There we go. Money. That. That. White mana out. Bang. Soul Warden comes out. And we attack. Now, this is the one coming up right here. And this is where it's going to be the most dangerous. Because until we get 6 land out, Shoot Swarm just makes these insects. If they can get rid of my main Shoot Swarm, Scute Swarm, before I get my 6th land out, then it's gone. But after the 6th land, every time land falls, I get a copy of Scute Swarm. And oh, red decks. Yeah, you gotta love them. Once you take them out, so if I can get 6 lands out, then I'll have 2 or more copies. Doesn't matter if that enters tapped or not. Doesn't matter. Anyway. Next to combat, I'll attack. Now, if he has something against the Scute Swarm, he's going to use it now. Another red flashing, scorching, shock, or whatever. Now, yeah, he's checking it out. He wants to get rid of it. There you go. Because you can't face me man-to-man with that. Because I'll just on him. Now we got issues. Alright, so we're going to do this. I do have other tricks up my sleeve, so we'll see. I can get at least 3 more mana and 3 more life. So plus I have another trick up my sleeve, we'll see. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. Goes out. Those. Moving out Johnny. Right.
I seek a path to peace. I sense
Bulk
the
him up a
good in
little
your
bit.
heart.
I'm not going to do any attacks right now. And you'll see why. Depending what happens here. I can block the 2-2. The best I can do is 3 damage to my Ajani. I don't care right now. 4 damage. And maybe trouble. Go ahead, attack Ajani. You know you want to. Worse.
I don't want to hurt you.
Yeah. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. Watch this. And in. And we're gonna hit that again.
Friendship soothes the soul.
Now he's gonna take out my Johnny next turn, but that's okay. I already did damage. Because oh wait, no, he won't because burn. Now, theoretically, every turn I go, I can get a bird. That's why I wanted that Soul Warden out there first. Everything that had come out in here would have given me life, and that would have helped. Not so much at the moment, but we'll see. That would be a little bit of trouble. I can only make one bird, right? Well,
Friendship feeds the soul.
yeah, Johnny's dead. And it's sad because one more point here and I could have really done some damage to him. 35, I could have wiped out his whole line and just hit the face, but it's not happening.
You will feel the lick of my flames. Come to me.
Overkill bit, isn't it? Oh, boy, is that a chicken shit. Chicken shit.
Our souls will remain bonded, friend.
You are such a chicken shit. It's okay, because I am going to Foxy one, chicken shit.
Might demands power.
714. Chicken shit. Why not? Yeah, he's got me this game. Bye. You know, I get my son-in-law and I play all the time, and I get asked, you know, why I don't use like shrine decks and you know decks where you just keep playing your turn over and over and over again. That's so fun to play. Whoever's playing a deck like that, you're just playing with yourself. It's a masturbation deck, so it's really not. It's not any fun to play with the deck. So I just kind of concede out fast. The other thing I don't do, or try not to do, in my decks, is a whole lot of denial. Now, if the Ajani's Pride, that Planeswalker, had gotten a 35, I'd wipe out all of his creatures. But that you have to build up to. So you're giving the other player a chance, and you know, as it worked out, because it's beaten. but I'd rather fight you creature to creature. The way Magic used to play. I mean, I've been playing it since it first came out. And it's changed so much with these cards are so awfully powerful. It's ridiculous. I mean, it's literally ridiculous. The other thing is apparently Wizards of the Coast, and you're seeing this, decks they're putting me up against are red. They're all denial decks. Shock, fire. So, you know. Wizards of the Coast in their algorithm for what they're putting up for you to fight. You know, they really, I guess the thing is they don't care. They put up a little thing, you know, have a smiley face or a happy face with the game you play. You had a good time. Honestly, not really. And then the draws they give you on cards, what they'll give you against putting land down every drop. Pure land. See, I'm putting down funky. Yeah. Come on. Can't buff them, but I can kind of mitigate those 1/1s. He's gonna lose a couple if he comes at me. Come at me, bros. I'll move myself up here a little bit so you can see better. You don't need to see like that. You need to see cards up there. Close red that color. It is what it is. So we'll kill him. Wow, a lot. See, to me these are cheaters. He's not beating me with having, you know, efficiently attacking damage. I'm done. See if we can get a better draw. This deck is not. But you know, a lot of that also becomes, you know, land rich, creature rich. People I'm playing against seem to always get their land drops. They always get the creatures they need out when they need them. The algorithm program. Yeah, it's almost like they predetermine who's going to win the game before the game even starts. See, look. All right, now this is the third or fourth game, and I've had one natural land in a deck, and I have plenty of land in my deck. It's a 60-card deck, and I have more than 24 lands. This guy's getting like 3 and 4, and I'm getting 1. Something's wrong. Something's not right. Right? It's not just, you know, if you ever play cards, I mean, come on. It would be like you getting an ace of spades every time a hand is dealt 5-card poker. It doesn't happen. It just doesn't happen. But it does with this. Against you, it does. And watch when you're playing. Watch how the cards fall and the hands that you get. How many times do you get really a starting hand legitimately used? Once, twice, every 100? It's ridiculous. And the people you're playing against, they seem to have all the perfect cards all the time. Right? So, this is the third, I think the third or fourth hand in a row. I don't even think we may have gotten one white plains in was in his hands. And I'm evenly split between forest, plains, and these funky cards that can act in 2 ways. Okay. So I get those. That's all good. These 2 aren't bad at the right time. But I have a lot of 1s and 2s creatures in the deck that you're not seeing. Oh yeah. Go again. Oh, this could be all forest. He's gonna knock me down to like 12 before I can start doing it. Some people say, well, that's the fault of your deck. No, my deck, when I get a good starting thing, my deck works very well, thank you very much. I would say, I would go as far as to say if this were a physical deck, I'd dominate. And my son-in-law has a shrine dragon. I could dominate him. Garbage. And now Watson is determining the cards that come out, right? So kind of have nothing. A way to get the white out of my deck. I do. White. I have that. I hate using the Bastard Surges to rolling resources. I want them for this. We gotta do. Now look at us. Alright. Now, why is it important to get the Soul Wardens out? And by the way, I'm playing Historic. Because Soul Warden, every card, every creature he brings out, I gain life.
Close your eyes. All your fears are given form.
So now, Soul Warden out. That out. And not gonna use this land when it's out as a thing because guess what? Bird. And he can only do 4 damage to me a turn. Of course, he has something to counter. Like I said, this game does cheat. Look at this.
My kin
Really?
are
Come on.
delightfully friendly.
Come on. You got all the right perfect cards at all the right time. Look at this. And of course, Bastard Surges. Great. But no, not what I need. Card I need isn't coming out. So here I am, kind of stuck. Now I have 4 Scoot Swords in my deck. On what, turn 1, 4, 5, maybe 6 or 7 or 8, and you're not seeing any of them. I have 4 of them in the deck. These I only have 2 of. Saw both of those. These I have 4 up. See 2 of those. Those Scoot Swords. Chicken shit card. Chicken shit card. Tucker.
Creeping, thieving progeny.
Go ahead. Hit me again.
The shadows awaken.
Yeah, I call people out with that. More land. Not what I need. A bunch of cards could help me. I'm not getting them at all. Plenty of land, but
Thieving progeny.
actually, he's got just as much. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 5, 6, 7. He's got more land than me. Okay, too far is too rich. You're a little late. Bye. Now, for those of you who are younger, when this game first came out, there were a few cards that could do some awesome stuff, but for the most part, your turn was you drew a card, played a land, brought out some creatures, or a spell, and yeah, there were blue spells that were counter, there were red spells that were like dealing shock and damage directly. Green was always, the bigger critters. White was always kind of good spells, good side. Black, swamps, vampires, etc. White was angel. Oh, look at this! I got cards on my draw. But a turn, you draw a card, play a land, play a creature. You fight or not, and then you resolve, maybe play another card, and you resolve, and you go on to the next turn. But now these turns are like, look at the size of this thing. 243 cards. So that tells me it's probably a blue milling deck or something. That he just wants me to keep milling. Because he can outlast me. Always can have a deck that he can draw, no maximum hand size, and he can just keep drawing. That's what I mean. You're playing with yourself. You're not playing with other people online. It's like playing poker and getting a royal flush every time. Nobody's gonna play the game with you. It's just the way it is. Back. I want to get this one out. That's important. Now, whatever creature this person puts out, I get a license. And we want Johnny. And we're not going to attack. Okay, yeah. One bad thing with my deck is after we just hit the critical mass, we attack. When I attack, it's lethal. number, right? Get the most life out of the creature. Plus 1. Land. Now I gotta be careful. See if I attack with him. He's double strike, right? With 3. So that would take out my 6. Not gonna attack. That's there purely for defense. Let's see. Alright, so now we're another genre. So, kind of almost a standoff here. And I'm, then now this is going to be land poor, right? And people, while he's seeming to be getting a pretty good mix of stuff, of enchantments, creatures, I'm lacking. This is the algorithm that WotC Ghost uses. Sucks. I don't even think the younger players today have any idea what this game is, how much fun it used to be. It's not just about selling new cards. They're always spending every 6 months. You're spending $100 pets. Then, I mean, you can tell how screwed up this all is. I like this. That's as far as the sorcery and stuff. He's got to pay a hell of a lot of mana to cast his traps. Look at this shit. And see, to me, here's the other thing, right? And as a bonus, now he gets to attack. If he uses an ability like that, he ought to forfeit his right to attack. Oh, I finally get another land. Well, looky there. Video's supposed to be about Goofy. I have 4 of them in the stack. Out of 6 cards, you're not seeing them at all. You saw 1 in what, 6 hands now? It's ridiculous. And look at that. Okay, you have that. You have 7 double strike, and you have vigilance. How the hell are you supposed to? Now you're looking fly and I'm dead, right? had to concede every game, right? I played this last night and I won. You know, I could win a good number of games with this deck. So it's not the deck; it's the crap that the algorithm gives you. Because when I'm playing, like when I play my son-in-law, you know, he's on the computer in the other room. We play on the network. We play in Arena, where we play a series of games, and my deck did very well against him with a Shrine deck, extraordinarily well. You know, I think we split. Which I was pretty happy with. Again, there were 4 shoot swarms a day. I think I had 1 on the draw, and now 7 draws. You've seen 1. And there are 4 of them in the deck. You've seen a ton of her, and I got 4 of her in the deck. You've seen a ton of him, I got 3 of him. You've seen him, I only got like 1 of him. And you've seen him in 2. You know, and this is why, to my mind, you know, WotC is crap. Literally crap. And these draws, I don't think are anything kind of natural. And the card draw with you. And the cards that you have and shit. It's just not realistic at all. Came out. And should we put out another land? Again, my opponent's getting on. I only saw 1, and even then, I was getting a good land turnout, and then my opponent still had more land coming out than I did. I'm doing a good job of getting creatures out on this. I have to wait here. Can't get the cards I need to make my deck hit at maximum efficiency. Go ahead. Still not coming out. Still not coming out. Attack the bird because he doesn't have anything that flies. Those crew things suck. They really do, I think. Enjoy yourself a whole new hand there, buddy. Double lobby. And of course, treasure map. Oh, you done? You know what they call those kind of decks? Have fun with yourself, decks. I even don't have my scoots. I have my options open for mana. These guys can out, but not good. Alright, so indestructible. 6. 12 incoming, buddy. 8 to 12 or or whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna keep coming at you, bro. Big shit. I'm keep coming at you. Endless turns. Endless turns. See why? And no matter what he does, he's still got that key, that's right. Is that the last key? Mind Stone. I'm not even playing much more. Alright, we get our first victory. Out of what, 8 hands? 8, 9 hands? That's crazy. We had the one in the beginning because the guy, Dinosaurus, I don't know what he was doing. Trying to be irritating. Dave McDade. You're live. I should move myself back down here because you can't see some of my cards. Oh, look! Oh, boy. Bonus. But again, only one card. What the hell? What the hell, Wizards? I can't have 3 lands? Without mulligan my good stuff? Admit it. No, your algorithm's cheap. Why don't you just admit it? You're trying to make money. And that's your thing. That's why you're making this nice service available to us, because you're trying to cheat. Be honest. Yeah, we want your money for the cards and stuff, but we're gonna, when you design your decks, have in mind, we're not gonna give you decent, real random things where you can beat somebody else. We're gonna make your deck weaker so you have to get new stuff all the time. And if you do design a killer deck, it'll be killer for about 3 days, about 5 seconds, and then you're gonna have to. This is why people are getting sick of the game, man. And you hear it. Watch the YouTube videos. Watch them all over YouTube. And I'm not the only one calling you guys out. A lot of people are. Now, we got money. I got a couple $100 invested in this game. And people all over the world have money invested in this, Actual hard dollars. At least you can give us a fair run for our money. I guess it's kind of... My mother told me when I was younger. Wish in one hand. Maybe someday they'll get it. Well, it took you a long time to figure out what's going on, huh? That happens. This happens a lot in my deck. You see the scoots form. People don't realize how vulnerable my deck is. They see that. I mean, I quit too. When it gets to the point where it's only I can win the game. It's got a flying 5/5, and I have 4 points left. You can't defend flying. Yeah, I'm bye. I'm gone. These guys, you put up. Both had 3 cards out. We were both good on health. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Alright, now look at this, people. What is this? Hand 10? Hand 10. Maybe this will be... You'll be able to see the... this is probably right back there. That or... but maybe... If the draw doesn't totally screw me over here, you might actually see how this deck is supposed to work and how good it can be. Maybe. Hello. Hello. All 4 scoots from this thing. Put a funk, right? The good thing is, even if he counter spells or whatever he's gonna do, right? I have more that can come out. Those guys are everything. Nice. Now, why should you put that out now until you got it? Usually I wait till I get a land. I'll put that out, right? But his mana was spent. So, there's nothing he could do to me. I'll just put that out. Now he's going to buy that. I have a decent hand to show you all how this works. And they won't even play it. Now you saw me play my hands, so I got humiliated here on the live broadcast, getting my butt whooped. and I still do it, right? So, I don't know. Okay, well, I guess that's gonna be it for right now. I'll be back later. I have to do some. I'm working on instant replay, and once I get that set up, I have to add that to a scene in OBS, and then I have to test it out. And this is how I'm deciding to test it out. It's like with some magic streaming. We'll replay some, card plays or whatever, or I may use some other video footage. But we eventually, coming up next week, we're starting a bowling league, which is supposed to be really good at the house I bowl at down here in Florida. And it uses pro oil patterns. And you bowl like 3 weeks during the league on that, and then every 3 weeks they change the oil pattern. Every 3 weeks is going to have some kind of like a 5-person step ladder final. But kind of the champion of that pattern. Kind of like the Tournament of Champions, whatever the PBA has, or the World Series of Bowling, or whatever they call it, World Championship, where they go in and they do champions for each of the different oil patterns. So I have to go. We're gonna have our league meeting Monday night, and our first thing. We won't have anything for that, but if anything, I might live stream my own performance. But I'm gonna talk to the other members of the league and see if we want to do something more polished live stream broadcast of at least the step ladder finals of the league. I think that'd be nice. I mean, yeah, these bowlers in the Central Florida area. But I think a lot of people like to see, other than pros, they like to see how other bowlers, regular bowlers, attack some of these pro oil patterns. So I have to get instant replay up. I have to figure out a way of all the different things I can get for my streaming software, as far as video overlays and stuff, scorecards, for all kinds of sports, so you can show the score. They don't have anything for bowling. I have to kind of make something, or figure something, or rig something, because they don't have, something that we can simply put in the two people bowling against each other frame by frame, kind of like they do on Fox TV or whatever. That's what I'm looking for. But so far I have not been able to find. Anyway, thanks for joining us. We'll be back at some point. Enjoy.